And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Painter.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
This one high in the air to left center. Kepler gets under it, puts it away for the out.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Luis Garcia. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Garcia in his 5th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning going. James Wood digs in now.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Two and 0.
Swings through that one. Garcia off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Buxton under this one. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. This is back here in Philadelphia. Today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Grounded to 3rd. Could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Top of the 2nd, and now up for Washington, Juan Yepez. Painter back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is out of play. Tenna leads off first with one away. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And here it comes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed
and
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, one out. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And it stays fair. 1 runs in. Ruiz rounds third, headed for the plate. Another comes in to score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1 out. De La Rosa, the next to hit. On the inside corner for a strike. That one lifted to left. Kepler settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That one
Ball
outside.
1, no strike.
1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I
think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's a
Ball 2.
ball. That
That's
one
ball
misses. And now 3 balls,
3 balls
and a
1
strike. That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
No,
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. Nobody out. Runner at first.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Max Kepler at the plate, right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. And now it's even up. Now one missed.
Down.
Off the
Ball
mark
three.
there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that chops in for a strike.
3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next pitch is outside. Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch is in there, and a count 1-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
We got a full count.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first. That takes care of Buxton. Inning over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Stop. 1 up, 1 down. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1 out. Bases empty. And that one popped in the air. Left field. Kepler under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Turner corrals it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Rolled slowly to first.
No,
and that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one the other way, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bryce Harper to the plate. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. And that one pulled foul. Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
Man,
No ball,
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now
go. That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Juan Yepez.
Juan Yepez.
Yepez, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that is downstairs. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tenna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Gets the outside corner with that Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Reached on an infield single his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
House stands in now and watches strike one. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. It's back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Alec Bohm.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Castellanos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Aye.
Up and in, and the count is 2-2. And downstairs. Out to short, Tenna. And Castellanos is out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
And the slider catches the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hitting the air out to center field. Brings it in. And that's the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Painter back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Jeremy De La Rosa will hit next. Outside corner, there's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. And it one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Garcia in the box again, takes a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff
center
picture.
Fielder Byron Buxton.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
The Nats up by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field, down the line. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Real Muto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. That's towards center. De La Rosa under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And delivers outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Up next,
and his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And the batter now, Jose Tena. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Outside.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
and now it's Keibert Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
So digging in, Stone Gareth.
RBI knock for him last time. Now
here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching
John McMillan into the game.
Number 40.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
McMillan.
And that one upstairs. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Got him. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on bottom of the 6th inning. Now Bryce Harper. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next offering way upstairs. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Number 68 gets the ball now.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops into the glove. 2 away down. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Right through there for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Brady House.
Fastball for a strike. McMillan, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. John McMillan is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
58.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And here is Jeremy De La Rosa. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jorge Lopez.
Now pitching
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Buxton at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he grounds one back up the middle in the dirt. Nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Stott in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. That's in there. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Outside.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Now fly ball to right center. Base hit, 1 run in already. The 2nd run scores. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorge Lopez out of the game, and it's a tie. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Derek Law.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
1 down, runner at first. So Harper stands in. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. So here's the Phillies DH, Alec Bohm. Gets under and pops it up. Low in position. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
For the Phillies, 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Well struck left field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals 4. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Banks back to work. And the slider just misses.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. In there for strike 1. The Phils holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he dodges that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals 4. Yohan Duran on to try and close it out.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 59. Yohan Duran.
10 at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throws it away.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a difference on a play like that.
Ruiz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball. That one's in there. And now 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Tying run at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. Here comes the throw. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer. House.
Swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. Just missed. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This could end it. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the tying run on base to win.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for in a ball game, but a win is a win. We came back after giving up a 3-0 lead. We steadily got 2 runs back, gave up another run, and then we came up with a huge 4 spot in the 7th to basically guarantee our victory. Overall, their offense was performing. I mean, they did a outstanding job against our pitcher. I can't dominate and win every single game with our starting pitcher, but Painter, 5 2/3, 4 runs. This is kind of the thing that's going to happen every once in a while with him. Had 3 strikeouts. He has a 2.95 ERA. So he's still doing outstanding. So can't complain about him. But until next time, this is David B69. And have a great day, everybody.